Hello everyone, and welcome to your second royal reading of this Thursday afternoon. I had to do a mental check there to see where we are. End of August, the end of the silly season hopefully, and back to more serious things. We're back to some serious things here today. I've got the Knights Templar Tarot on the tarot table. Harry's documentary Heart of Invictus has dropped, of course, to mixed reviews, and some of his claims immediately debunked. I've already had a look at the PTSD one and the No Support for Veterans one in the previous reading I did today, but now I'm going to look at, for me, the really big one, this one where he said there was no support when he got back from Afghanistan and he ended up curled up on the floor in a fetal position. And we've all heard that one before, of course, from the lady wife. It does seem to be a popular pastime at Mudslide Mansion and wherever else the Parkles have been ending up on the floor, sobbing. And not to diminish people's pain, people's suffering, but Harry, for the large part of his service, was pretty protected and didn't really see things that other people might have seen and that were much more traumatizing. That is my opinion, and also the opinion of a colonel who came out to debunk Harry's claims. But anyway, the Daily Mail very quickly, and various other people also very quickly, came out and reminded us all of a podcast. I think it was a podcast Harry did with Bryony Gordon in 2017, in which he acknowledged Prince William's support and said Prince William was the one that said to him, there is something wrong with you and you need to get help. Harry was very clear about that. And the help wasn't related to trauma from his army service. That wasn't the thing that caused him to be curled up on the floor. It was the Diana business that had been unresolved, unprocessed trauma from his childhood. But anyway, this is the same Prince William who famously carried Harry's bags when Harry returned to the UK early from his second tour of Afghanistan. William was the one carrying those bags, those kit bags. William was the one who cut the press conference short when Harry was obviously distressed. William was the one that said, that's it, we're out of here. He's not in any fit state to be answering these questions. William was the one who started Heads Together with Harry and his wife Catherine. That was, of course, a mental health charity. So how does William feel right now? The ungrateful brat of a brother, claiming he wasn't supported at all, didn't get any support. He got enormous amounts of support. We're going to do a Celtic cross. We're going to look at it from Prince William's point of view. Poor old Prince William, who has not only got to deal with this, but also has to deal with having to drive Prince Andrew around in a car in Scotland. I'm not looking at that, I just can't. But anyway, Prince William, how does he feel right now towards his brat of a brother? And chances of reconciliation, are they none and zilch? Or does he still feel that this seemingly deeply disturbed brother of his needs a helping hand, needs forgiveness, needs kindness? Let's see where the energy is right now. One more shuffle. And stealing the cards, I suddenly got a heavy sense of anxiety in my heart. Yeah, I think we're okay. It's tarot. Let's remind you, it's all for fun and entertainment. It's my opinion here. And read energy, of course, archetypal energy. We're dealing with the archetypal family, the royal family. And there is a disclaimer in the box below. And let's see how Prince William feels reading, hearing, watching, seeing if he can be bothered to note any of these things. It was debunked pretty quickly. People came out very close to the prince and said this is what actually happened and how much protection Harry did get from the royal family. It's the Wheel of Fortune in reverse that's come out here. This is just evil timing, evil karma, misery. The Wheel of Fortune is just really, the blows just keep coming. It's bad luck, but it's bad luck, major arcana bad luck, so it's big. And it just keeps hitting. You're stuck on that wheel and it goes round and round and round and round, and it just does not stop. This is somebody who's exhausted from this nonsense from this brat of a brother, this absolute nonsense. So let's see, heart of the matter. What is the heart? It's the heart of Invictus we're dealing with. The Hermit, yeah, it's the has-been. We're dealing with has-been, we're dealing with the Virgo. It's his birthday in a couple of weeks, and so we're in Virgo season. It's the Hermit, that's the major arcana Virgo card. Of course, it's all about Harry. It's about, will Harry ever get a clue? Will he ever see the truth? Because the Hermit goes within. The Hermit withdraws from society, and he goes and sits by himself in the cave or the wilderness or wherever he sits, and he has a big think. And when he returns from his big think, he has got a clue. So it's whether this lost soul will ever get a clue, will ever find the truth within himself, the proper guidance, the proper wisdom, because that's what the Hermit brings back from his exile, from his time out, from the rest of us. But it's also William. It's William going within. I often get this energy from Prince William, where I personally feel he's gone through some sort of spiritual awakening, where he might have become quite religious at some level, whether it's in a private capacity, or I know that Prince Philip did at a certain age, the Queen always was, whether he's found some kind of faith, some kind of, I'm assuming that he didn't always have, that there's somehow he's found some inner resource of faith, guidance, purpose, something, which gives me great comfort. I know it's comforting to me, and I hope certainly that you are all similarly comforted. But let's see what the problem is. And the problem is the Three of Swords. Yeah, well, what a surprise. Betrayal, heartache. This is the deepest kind of betrayal when it comes from someone that close to you, who's claimed these things that you didn't love them enough to care about them, to help them, to see their pain. And I'm sure that all Prince William was aware of when Harry came back was Harry's pain, all that he saw. So that's heartache, heartbreak, the Three of Swords, trying to heal his own heart from this hurt. So this hidden energy, the subconscious card in a Celtic cross, for me, I want to know specifically, how about hidden pain? We've got it already. We've got the Three of Swords. So hidden pain, how does Prince William feel? Seven of Cups in reverse. It's a Seven of Cups is about delusions. And when it's in reverse, you're no longer deluded about a situation. So I think Prince William is sitting there thinking, I spent all this time believing that Harry was someone else, that he was better than he turned out to be. And that's one of the pains of this Three of Swords, is believing, because Prince William himself is a high vibe person, so he believed that his brother was too. And now he's forced to see the truth about Prince Harry, and that Harry is a low vibe person, and just is treacherous, will say anything, do anything to get clicks, to get numbers, to get attention, to hurt his family. And there it is, clarity about a situation that's unwelcome clarity with the Seven of Cups in reverse. It's not pain, there's already pain. It's objective truth about a situation. Now realizing that probably this mess will never be solved, his brother will never gain that insight that the Hermit card is telling us is needed. So let's see what Prince William's focus is right now. Where's his attention right now? Nine of Cups, he's focused on his life, the Nine of Cups. What makes him happy? It's the best thing you can do in a situation like this. Basically, ignore it. Get on with your life, the things that bring you happiness, whatever it is, your family, your own work, your own projects, your holidays. They've been on holiday, doing things that give him joy. Nine of Cups, that's what he's been doing. It's a very interesting depiction of the Nine of Cups there, but we are with the Knights Templar Tarot, so we're looking at church and army and things like that. So the fact that we're in that kind of environment again tells me also probably prayer and stuff like that. I'm just being constantly told that in the energy that I'm tapped into at the moment. So there you go, message for someone out there possibly, and not just what Prince William is doing. So past, how much support did Prince William give to his brother? Or does he feel he gave his brother? We've got the Queen of Pentacles. It's a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. It's the Catherine card, the Queen of Pentacles. It's interesting that it's come out in reverse. My sense of this is that Catherine was the one behind the scenes, because the card is in reverse, saying you need to take notice of what's going on with Harry. She, of course, has a younger brother herself who has had mental health problems, and so she was probably maybe more tuned into it than Prince William himself would have been ordinarily. But it's the fact that the card is in reverse for me isn't a negative with the Queen of Pentacles. It's just an indication that that's behind the scenes. It's a caring woman. The Queen of Pentacles is a very caring and supportive and loyal woman, mature energy, wise. She was much younger then, of course. We're looking 10 years ago. She was younger, but she was wise enough to see what was going on and to counsel. And of course, Heads Together was formed by the three of them. That was before, who arrived on the scene, but it was William and Catherine and Harry. They formed Heads Together. And so it's her energy that's coming through, and as a counsellor behind the scenes. What is William going to do next, or what is coming towards him? What is going to happen next in the situation between the two brothers? We've got the Knight of Wands in reverse. This is Harry is going to carry on being erratic, volatile, unpredictable with the Knight of Wands in reverse. He's traveling, of course, too. The Knight of Wands is one of the great travel cards of the tarot, and Harry is on his way. He's on his way to Germany, but he's also on his way to the UK. And there is still speculation that he's trying to get a meeting with his father. William came out very quickly with someone very close to William and said, no chance. Too much treachery, too much betrayal, too much hurt. No chance of a meeting. I did read on that, but there are still rumours going around that Harry is insisting on a meeting or trying to get a meeting with Meghan and the King. So that is that energy, that volatility, unpredictability, anger as well. The Knight of Wands in reverse. It's a very angry character. So there's an angry has-been that is potentially going to be showing up in Prince William's world and causing trouble again. William's intentions towards his brother at this point, what are they? Seven of Pentacles, it's a waiting energy, the Seven of Pentacles. I'm going to wait and see what is going on. I've put in huge effort, always with the Seven of Pentacles. It's somebody pausing to look at their lives and think, have I done enough? Have I put in enough effort? Have I got the return that I expected to get from the effort? And before they roll their sleeves up again and get to work. This is taking stock, thinking. It's neutral energy. He knows that he's given huge amounts of support to his brother, and he's waiting to see if that's acknowledged, because that is the return on his investment that he wants. He wants some acknowledgement. That energy doesn't bode well, I have to say. Knight of Wands in reverse is not the energy of somebody who's got a clue and now wants to come and tell you they're sorry and thank you for all the stuff that you actually gave, and the loyalty and kindness and all the rest of it doesn't indicate that in the energy, unfortunately, for Prince William and also for Catherine. What pressure is Prince William under right now? Ace of Swords, that's truth. He wants the truth and nothing but the truth. You need to tell the truth. And you need to tell the truth, and this is, I'm speaking to Harry, you need to tell the truth, and not just to me, but to everyone. Tell the truth to everyone. That's the Ace of Swords. No more, oh, I'm feeling so sorry for you, Seven of Cups. No more of that. It's now truth or you're out. And hopes and fears, William's hopes and fears right now. Fears the ongoing conflict, that this is just going to go on and on and on and on, because Harry hasn't grown up. It's immature fighting, the Five of Wands. It's boys testing each other with silly games, teasing, daring. It's that kind of energy. And that's the Five of Wands. It's juvenile. It's trying each other to see who can show off the most, basically. And he's like, oh no, I've got to deal with that. Dreads it because he's wise and mature now. He's empathetic. He has children. I know Harry allegedly also does, but seems to have a very strange way of relating to his children. That came through in Invictus, the Heart of Invictus as well, just my opinion. Outcome. What is going to be the outcome between these two brothers? And we've got the Magician. That's interesting. The Magician is a showman, someone who makes things happen, but he makes them happen by magic, by theatre and trickery. And this is going to come back and put on a show. The Magician is going to come back and do trickery. And that is what they're going to be dealing with a trickster energy coming back to cause more trouble. For me, it's a Harry energy that's showing as the Magician, as trickster. I don't get Prince William as this. I get Prince William as somebody who's trying to avoid drama, conflict, showdowns. But this is a showdown. This is someone throwing down the gauntlet and saying, see what I can do. What are you going to do to top me? So the competition is going to go on with this Magician that's going to come back. It's a card I'm always very suspicious of. I'm suspicious of it energetically as an archetype. I work with archetypes, do my own shadow work with archetypes. This is one of the trickiest. It is literally the trickster, the Magician. And the trickster is coming back. So it's wound up and it's coming back. Let's just get a clarifier because it's bothering me for Prince William. It is going to be about theatre and showmanship, and Prince William's got his Invictus, his own Earthshot thing coming up. Harry trying to overshadow that. That's what we've got. Tell me what this card means, the Magician in particular, please, from Prince William's point of view. What is happening from Prince William's point of view? We've got the Ace of Cups. We've got the Ace of Cups. There's going to be some sort of emotional play. I don't trust it. I don't trust that Ace of Cups. This Magician, this erratic knight is coming back to make some kind of claim for England. Some play for England. He's run out of other fields to play on, and back he comes with that Ace of Cups. Big emotional gesture. He might claim that he's feeling so loyal towards the royal family and to the people of the UK, and he's back, he's bigger and better. I hope William is guarded against it and knows what he's dealing with. So that's it. That's the reading. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow.